What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Pokemon Red and Blue. In the last episode, we started traveling through Mount Moon and ended up having a little bit of issues with the obedience of a couple of our team members, namely Pikachu and Headpats. The way I went about getting all three starters was I restarted the game and just copied the Pokemon over from the other files. So I assume that it has something to do with why they don't listen, but I don't really have any method of fixing that. I mean, I don't want to edit them, because I don't want to mess them up. It's bad enough that I have to copy some shit over, and later on I have to copy a couple of other Pokemon, so, not fun. But hey, it's what I have to do to make things flow naturally. So, let's see, what do I want to do here? Do I want to just run, or do I want to kill this Zubat? I think I'm just gonna run for now. I can't escape. Good to know. Now I can. I was not able to get repels, if I recall. I did not realize he was here. What? Don't sneak up on me. Except you saw me coming. So you don't really have room to stand on saying that? Just saying? I don't know. That's just me. Super Nerd wants to fight. He's gonna send out this Magnemite. It's pure electric in this generation, I believe, because Steel type is not around, so who do I want to send out here? The stuff. You're pure poison, you don't get your ground type till later. Okay, I guess Flarp would be our best bet with dealing with electric types. Alright, well, let's see. Let's Leech Seed him, because we're still not level 13, we don't have Vine Whip yet. So, we have to just still Leech Seed our way to victory. So, I want to explore the entirety of Mount Moon, because I very rarely do that. And I, to be honest, do not remember what you can find here. I mean, I know you can find a bunch of Pokemon here, but I don't remember what items you find here. Because, like I said, I very rarely take the time to explore. So I want to find every last item, which is both a blessing and a curse, because we're going to end up in a lot of extra battles that we could avoid. They are optional, but I'm going to have to deal with them, because I'm going to end up battling them accidentally like I did this guy. This Super Nerd, I believe, was his class, yeah. Alright, a Volt Sword. Am I going to switch? Yes, I am. I'm gonna send in Shiva and see how she fares. I doubt it'll be very well, but it's worth a shot. Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, let's send in the stuff. I'm gonna have to avoid using the other guy, the other team members, until we beat the next gym, and that is very unfortunate, because by that point they'll be pretty low level, and that's not fun. Not fun in the slightest. Alright, let's try this. The stuff is doing pretty well against this Voltorb, I've gotta say. Shiva grew to level 9. The stuff grew to level 13. Very nice. When does this stuff evolve? I don't remember. Whatever. Alright, let's do a little bit of healing. Flarp needs to be healed up, and Shiva needs to be healed. Thankfully, we have exactly enough potions for that. Jeez. Alright, well, item. We found a potion. So there is a thing you can do with the red and blue on the Virtual Console. If you hold L and R, I guess I could show it here real quick, but if you hold L and R, you get a little pop-up on the screen, and when you have that pop-up and you press Y, you can change your color to be green, just like the original, just like the color of the original Game Boy screen. I'm not gonna keep it like that because I have a preset already made to keep it white, because the way I'm recording this has it be blue by default, and I have this preset in Premiere to make it you know, change it back to white. I would probably keep some kind of coloring on the game if I was using an emulator, but I wanted to do it on, well, not original hardware, but official hardware. Also, I'm gonna switch this stuff back in. But, for some reason, whenever I use the NTR viewer with this game, and with red as well, it turns it blue, and it's kind of weird. Especially for red. Like, I would understand if it was blue and then red had a red tint, but why do both of them have a blue tint? Rare candy, very nice. How are people... Oh, I have another potion. Did I pick that up? That may have been what I picked up. Alright, what are these TMs? One of them is gonna be Bide from Brock, but what's the other one? Alright, well that's Bide. Probably could have guessed that. Water gun. I should teach that to Pikachu, because he never learned Bubble. I'm gonna ignore him for a moment, go grab this escape rope, and head up north to see what's around. A big open space. Relatively big. I'm gonna go back and fight that guy now, because I need to fight to get experience. Go through this cave to get to Cerulean City. Excuse me. Alright, so, Bug Catcher. How nice it would be to be able to use head pats without worrying about him, you know, disobeying. Now, I don't know if it's because he was put to sleep, or if he's just not obeying. That I'm not sure of. Sorry about that. I just wanted to check something real quick. I do want to, however, mention that Shiva is getting along pretty decently in levels now, able to hold her own in a battle, somewhat. Metapod. Shiva will be fine against that. So, normally, or in the past, rather, I would just sit back and relax while I'm recording, but for the first time, I'm actually sitting... For the first time in a while, rather, I'm actually sitting up. And that's both a blessing and a curse, because I can get a little uncomfortable sitting like this for too long. So I would rather sit in a more comfortable position, but at the same time, I'll end up moving further away from the mic than I intend to be, and end up having myself be a little bit quieter than normal. And I noticed that in when I went to edit episode 9, last episode, and it bothered me a lot. So from now on, I'm gonna try to stick as close, or in roughly the same space from the mic at all times, so that it sounds relatively level. Also, this Metapod has been using Harden, so we're gonna be here for just a few extra turns, pecking away at it. And yeah, this Metapod is Shiva's first test of attrition. So, I don't know if I ever mentioned it. The first, say, 7, 8 episodes were recorded using my old mic, which was a blue Snowball Ice, which I know I've mentioned at the new one, but the old one is still a decent mic, and I'm glad that I was able to use it for as long as I did, because the mic I had before that, like, if you go back and watch some of the older stuff, like, for instance, Super Mario Galaxy Versus, you can hear my old mic and how kinda crappy it is as a recording mic. Also, Shiva is goddamn close to being knocked out. But, the mic I was using before the, Blue Snowball was not the greatest recording mic. And that is why I ended up getting the Blue Snowball. I was really happy that I was able to use it as long as I did, but the only downside about that is that also is not perfect. You could hear a little bit of the background noise with it and shit, and that's not great for a recording setting. Oh my god. Why? Well, Shiva's down. It's not the greatest for a recording setting, so... Oh my god, why will you not let me freaking run? Jesus. What was I trying to say? Oh, yeah, right. You could hear a little bit of background noise. But with this, I have it pretty much completely eliminated. And I don't mean just white noise, I mean, like, you could occasionally hear shit from outside, because my desk is situated right by a window, and I live on a main street. But there's no way I could avoid that, putting my desk here. So you would occasionally hear a louder truck or something approaching driving by on the road I live on. But like I said, with this, it's pretty much eliminated completely, and it's very nice. Alright, so now Shiva is back up to full, and we can head back into Mountain Moon. We did make a little bit of progress so far. We cleared out pretty much all of the ground floor. So before we head any further, I'm going to go down this ladder, because frankly, I don't remember what's in this ladder. This ladder is very, what's the word? Mysterious to me, I guess, because no matter how many times I say it, I continue to, reiterate that I do not explore Mount Moon all that much. Now, you have a better chance of finding the rarer Pokemon the further down you go. Like, Zubat here went from a 79 to 60% chance of appearing, so I might use this floor to find some of the rarer Pokemon. If, you know, I could get away from all the goddamn Zubats. Like, sheesh. It's annoying. But hey, what are you gonna do? The one thing I want to point out, though, with Shiva is both she and, what's his name? The Stuff. Well, she and the Stuff are, obviously Nidoran, but for the longest time, Nidoran male's line and Nidoran female's line could not breed with each other, and that was really weird to me. Thankfully, I'll have, when we can actually breed, when we go to Gen 2, I'll already have a Ditto to use for, breeding purposes, so anything that I have to use to catch other stuff is... it's not that big a deal, because I'll have the Ditto to make breeding quick and easy. However, that's for a long time from now, because I'm not doing that right after this. Oh my god, why? Okay. Please let me get away from the goddamn Zubat. I want something other than a Zubat so I can feel like we accomplished something this episode other than just grab a few items. Please. I do have Pokeballs, right? Yeah, I have 10 of them. Alright. Alright, I can do this. Please let me... Geodude. Yes, this will do. Though I don't have anything really to attack this with that won't end up killing it in the long run. Like, I could Leech Seed it to get some decent damage done, but that would end up killing it if I take too long to catch it. I mean, I guess I could do that, and then just start chucking balls immediately, but I don't know. Stuff is level 13. I think I'll switch to the stuff and try Horn Attack, see how much that does. And if that doesn't work, I will then switch to Flarp and do him. Alright, the stuff does about a decent amount. Wow. Alright, start chucking balls. Alright, Geodude was caught. First ball, nice. And now I feel accomplished. Next time on Pokemon Red and Blue, we will continue exploring Mount Moon. Oh yeah, Geodude's nickname. Let me go get the nickname list. And I forgot. I completely forgot to get it. Whoops. Alright, Pokemon nicknames. And give me a random number generator. From 1 to currently 137, we will be going to... Do I have enough space for that? Okay. So, submitted by Pikachu here on YouTube is the name okay, just fits. The name, Daniel Owo. Ow? However you pronounce that. So, Daniel Owo was transferred to someone's PC. So, with that, we've made a decent amount of progress here on Mount Moon today. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Next time on Pokemon Red and Blue, we will be continuing to explore Mount Moon. See you guys then.